What do you think of the game overall, D4?
Sloppy. Can't hold a lead. Secondary getting roasted. I mean, there's so many things we could go over in this game. Everything that we're about to receive in the comment section is well warranted. And hope you guys get creative with it at least.
Well, I can tell you the first comment we got, we'll just throw it up here because it wasn't very creative. John Delane, is Texas back yet? I'm getting tired of waiting. No, we never said we were. The only guy that said what we were was Sam Ellinger, and that was it. But we're obviously not back. And D4 and I discussed this, and we talked about this preseason and now. We have Oklahoma State and Kansas State back to back, and we thought we'd go 1-1 in those games. We're 0-1 right now. I do think we beat Kansas State now. In the preseason, I had us losing there, but I had us winning Oklahoma State. We lost versus Oklahoma State, so now I think we'll beat Kansas State. We have to beat Kansas State, though. We cannot lose back-to-back games here. We cannot go 5-4. This team has to end this season 8-4. They have to. Overall, just an abysmal game. We had penalties out the wazoo. Kelvin Banks, by far his worst game as a college player. There are multiple plays where he got beat. There was a couple penalty or plays on him where he probably should have been called for holding. It's funny because the one holding call that we didn't get called on, or we did get called on that I didn't think was holding, was Christian Jones. That was a pancake. That was not a hold. He just pancaked him. That was actually a good rep. But there was other plays in the game where we had holding. We had false starts. Just overall sloppy. I will bring up Oklahoma State had 0 penalties. There's no way in hell that happened. There's no way in hell a team went that long or 60 minutes of a game and had 0 penalties. But I'm only going to discuss that once now because there's no way it's happened. And it didn't look, honestly, we should have won this game regardless. Like, Quinn Ewers had an awful game. If he could have just thrown, I don't even think he completed 50% of passes. If he completed 50% of passes, I think we win the game. So overall, just terrible. The first half was like we were running it down their throat. And then the second half, we couldn't run the ball at all.
Yeah. Quinn Ewers, 19 of 49. Two touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Overthrew Xavier Worthy at least
half a dozen times.
Yeah, no, at least a dozen times because he was targeted. He was targeted, I think, like 15 or so times, and only had 4 receptions. So, you know, it is what it is. Bijan and Roshan look good in the first half, both having a touchdown apiece, a 42-yarder and a 52-yarder, I believe. And you know, Spencer Sanders showed up when it mattered the most. And it seemed like when we got into the red zone defense, you know, it was just like, you know, Olay, go ahead and go. You know, it's just, I think it's a game where I think it's a learning. I mean, if you look earlier in the day, Dabo pulled DJ. Sometimes you have to do it.